Hey loves, I hope you're well. We're going to jump into a nice quick reading for you all. Okay, so this is going to be a collective reading for those that are resonating with the title. Okay, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not your message, don't force a message. Okay, just find another reading that resonates for you. Okay, so let's see what we have here, please. Divine Spirit, angels, can we get some messages here, please? Oh wow, it's so interesting that a baby comes out, because I was just thinking about something of significance to do with a baby. So there may be like a bit of a prompt there, or was it something that I just seen? Okay, anyways, we have, there's something about like a child here, a child that could have, either a child that went through like trauma due to like their parents, like always, this is someone getting like very badly, like a child could have witnessed a lot of abuse. Okay, so whether this was like verbal abuse or like, you know, a lot of like extreme beatings or something like that. And if this child would maybe try to come, you know, towards this parent, it was like, you know, it's just a harsh consequence. It's almost like, you know, this child, maybe, I don't know, it's almost like this child could have been like, you know, screaming or crying out for like, you know, some sort of help, or in pain or something. Or maybe there was a child's cries, but it was like, you know, not seeing, just, I feel like there's a child that maybe felt neglected, is what I want to say. There's a child that felt neglected, and it's like their cries from even a baby to even maybe when they grew up a little bit, you know, it's like their cries, no matter how loud, were never heard. So yeah, and this child may have felt like, you know, they kind of had to walk around. Now this could even be outside the home, or this could be somewhere inside the home, but where they had to kind of walk around and try not to get like more of these things like coming their way. Okay, so whether this was like whatever these things were that were just getting jabbed at them, that was causing them some sort of hurt or suffering. And this child didn't have a defense, or they didn't have some sort of shield, or didn't have some sort of way to protect themselves. So they may just feel like they were just, you know, there was just a constant web that they would get caught into, or some sort of constant trap here. And again, with the tree, I feel like it's something to do with like a home. Or when someone would come in from the home, the minute they would come in, it would just be like, you know, just verbal stuff, you know, verbal stuff. Some of you guys, if this wasn't like necessarily like a parent and child thing, it could have been like someone else that was in the home as well doing this to like someone else. But take what resonates. For a lot of you guys, it could be any parent. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing someone growing up here, and it's like maybe they felt like they weren't taught certain things. Someone could have grown up, maybe there was someone else. Oh, what is happening here, Spirit? What are you trying to say? Let me put another card before I dive into that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. I do not like this at all. This is hard for me to speak on, but I feel like I can't not speak on it because it's coming up. Like I have to do what I have to do, right? So maybe this is going to be helpful or healing for someone, but we'll see. But it looks like where a child didn't have some sort of shield or protection. Okay, there could have been some sort of like spiritual threat that kind of tried to get to this child because like there was a parent that wasn't really able to pay attention to what was going on. Okay, if there was other like children as well, maybe they were focusing on the other children here. Or for some, this could be a child out with like other young people, and maybe there was like a threat like outside, you know. And then there could have been like a dark, maybe it was like a dark, someone that had, oh, like someone like a spiritual energy, you know, an evil energy that's kind of praying or seeing that there's a child without some sort of like protection. Okay, whether this is like a person that's just got this like energy that's, you know, driving them, or whether this is just literally like a spiritual thing that was trying to, you know, get to the child as the child was growing up. Okay, and something about maybe like something to do with like the parents weren't, you know, they could have even been like, the parents could have even been arguing if there was like a parents where they were like together here, they could have been like, you know, arguing with each other. But or I don't know, it just kind of looks like this situation was just, yeah, some child had to go through something, but it kind of looks like though this child kind of grew up. They may have also, because there was a spiritual threat to them, okay, they may have had like it's like some sort of, some of you guys as well, this could have been something to do with like school as well, something to do with school where like someone's learning, or it could be something to do with like outside, like literally like outdoors, maybe where someone would play or where they would just be out as a child. um okay, now what I want to say is it looks like, look at this person. There's a powerful, I feel like this is giving me like strong Archangel Michael vibes right now with this like gold sword. I feel like someone showed up to protect this child. There was an energy, but it's almost like, yeah, OMG. Someone could have tried to have a demon trying to follow this child around, and this child could have had to try and shake off this like demon. I say that as well because sometimes, obviously, with different animal spirits, like they can be depicted in different things at different times, different spiritual meanings, different spiritual references. But you know, in the context of this reading, you know, there is like, there is a term for like there's a demon that can be depicted as like, you know, the monkey on the back thing, but I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just gonna go off what I'm seeing to just deliver the message. So okay, it just looks like, yeah, this same person, they look small here. It's like when no one's looking, they may do something to like make this person like cry or upset or hurt, and it's like because they feel like they get put in this trap, and they're just like they get put they're right where someone wants them, and then they make sure no one's around, no one's looking, but they know that like the people that have been put in place in the physical realm to protect the child are not aware, they're not looking, and no one else is looking, they're doing it when no one else is looking. So this child is crying, or had some sort of pain to go through. Now I want to get more on this card here. Who's the Savior energy? What is the Savior energy? For some of you guys, I feel like there's two different parallels coming out here. One is that if this is someone that still feels like they are in this reality, you know, now, then there may be something about, you know, them being able to either one, save themselves, or there being a savior here kind of showing up to kind of, you know, protect from like some sort of like dark force or some sort of something that was trying to prey on someone. Now the other polarity is, if you feel like this is something that you feel like could have happened, but maybe you feel like this isn't something that still resonates with you to date, you may feel like as a child or somewhere in your growing up, you had like a spirit guide, okay, come to you that was able to kind of guide you away from these spiritual, what's the word, dark energies type of thing. And like this savior is kind of showing, it could, I feel like for some of you guys, like I said, if it happened when you were growing up, this could have been a spirit guide. If you feel like as a child you were very you know, tuned in that way, then this might have been something that, you know, you were able to avoid then. And for others of you guys, if this is more in like the present, then I'm seeing this as like, you know, there could be, yeah, there's like some sort of energy, whether you feel like this is a spirit guide or whether you feel like this is a physical person, but there's like something, yeah, this person or this spirit guide is trying to lead you towards your 10 of cups, this rainbow, this happiness, this love, this community, this group of all of the, like, yeah, it's like all of this love here. Okay, so yeah, but this is just interesting. Yeah, I feel like there could have been something as well about the whole child thing as well. Like, you know, someone could have got lured into a trap here. Okay, there could have been something about like a celebration or like a party. Okay, but it's like, look how this party is right on like the trap. So it's like something about a party puts someone right into position where they need to be. So it's like, okay, you know, this was meant to be 10 of cups, everyone like having a good time, but then it's like someone then got put in a trap here. And then it's like someone, yeah, it's almost like someone was able to get away with a lot of things. Okay. Okay. Um, this is wild. There's someone specific within the storyline that saw someone that had kind of come out of this live energy, and they'd been taken by the snake, and they were like, they it's like they went, I don't even know how to explain this. Someone could have tried to like stop someone from like going in a certain direction, but it's like the snake, it's like they not, it's like someone kind of willingly did so, but it's like I feel like the snake may have, just trying to see why that would be the case. But it's like there's someone here and it's like they're naked. Hermit here. Okay. Well, it's not necessarily, but this looks like the hermit to me. um. Anyways, there was a spirit guide around, but the spirit guide couldn't impose. This is for the person that didn't have a set, like didn't spiritually have a spirit guide where they were receptive to, and they may have just carried on, and then some sort of spiritual thing could have like got to them. Okay, so this is like, I feel like the other storyline kind of, I guess, I don't know if it ends there, but it seems like it. And it seems like we're continuing on with someone that may have, yeah, got like taken by the snake. And they thought that where they were going, they would like love it. But it turned into ice. It turned into complete ice. And then there's that spirit guide is still there, trying to, you know, give them some fire to unfreeze themselves, to melt themselves from the ice. They may have even just like someone's energy just being around this person, because it's actually quite warm. It actually does melt the ice a little bit here for this person. But it's like they choose to get frozen again. But then someone comes in and they try to melt the ice for this, but then they go and they get frozen again. But it's like I feel like this snake is, I feel like this snake is a spiritual energy. It's like I feel like it's something in this reading. This is not something of the divine. This is such like a polarity reading. So I feel like this, look, because even this rainbow, look how the snake here and the rainbow here, because again, you have the polarity. You can have the positive side of the snake and you can have the negative side, right? Look, as soon as I took the card open, another snake. Okay, so you can have, you know, the typical way of everyone knows snakes, like your snakes in the grass, deceptive, you know, all that type of stuff, the typical stuff. Also the serpent energy, you know, that. And then on the other spectrum, on the higher polarity, you kind of have like you know, the spiritual evolution, transformation, kundalini energy, you know, that life force. But anyways, and there's other, you know, sacred references there, but yeah, I just don't want that confusion. Anyways, the point of what I'm trying to say here is that, you know, this is giving me like that positive energy here of like spiritual spiritual enlightenment, spiritual awareness. But at the same time, it's like even when people are having love, there is that snake in the background here, aware that they can't really touch these people because the love is more powerful, right? Because these people are moving towards the spiritual enlightenment, they're going to be able to utilize this to transform, okay, to get into that higher vibration. So then what does the snake do? The snake focuses on, tries to prey on those that, you know, they can see all of their like vulnerabilities here. They see them completely naked, and it's like they are using that to kind of convince someone to go against this like 10 of Cups result and vibration and situation. Yeah, look, someone, look, remember I said someone didn't have a shield here? Wow, okay. Okay, there's two people here. And that's very interesting. There could also be someone that's kind of caught in a bit of like a trap or a web that's also kind of that's been able to kind of watch, or someone that was caught in a web that was watching. It's like they're sad that they couldn't. This card always gives me some sort of like sexual energy. I don't know what it just. I just feel like this card always makes me feel like someone's sad about like a sexual situation, whether it's like not being it, like I don't know, like I don't know. This just looks like whether it's to do with like either someone being sad with like someone's sexual choices, or maybe be someone being sad that they can have sex with someone, or this could have been someone being sad at like some of you guys, if it's nothing sexual, then it could be something to do with like the raccoon. I just watched something and it said something about a raccoon. Yeah, because when I started this reading, I was like, I just seen something about a baby. Spirit was showing me random little videos. Before this reading, I'm trying to remember what was the raccoon. It said something. It was a reel. And it's annoying because I don't remember it, the person, to give her credit. Um but yeah, she was saying something about, people that brag about taking someone's like person or trying to take someone's person. It's like if you could take someone's person anyway, then that's not their person. Yeah, then they're just trash, and that would make you a raccoon. So yeah, they were saying, why would someone be proud of like rummaging through someone's trash? Like if some like yeah. So that's quite interesting. But I did quickly pause this and check the reel because I wanted to give her credit. So I think her name is Romita VLS, but I'll just spell it out because I don't want to mess up the pronunciation. ROMITAVLZ. ROMITAVLZ. So shout out to her. Okay, but yeah, so this could have something significant to do with here. Okay, raccoon, someone maybe like, I don't know, it's like if there was something to do with like but I feel like maybe someone tried to, but someone could have been sad about not being able to like, I don't know, someone's sad about a situation. Maybe someone's sad, maybe someone tried to rummage through the trash and they didn't find what they were looking for, but maybe they tried to cause some sort of yeah, I don't know, hold on. It looks like someone could have wanted to maybe make someone sad. Someone wanted to make someone feel sad. Someone could have wanted to hurt someone by kind of like rummaging through their trash. And that could be to do with like, doing something to do something that they did to do with them, and like someone that's meant to be on their like high table, but maybe it's saying if that's something that they would be successful at, then they wouldn't be at the high table. Like if you're at the high table, like you can't like basically what the real was saying. But it's like if you if something like that was possible, then you don't sit at the high table, right? So but someone could have tried to do something like that to make someone else sad, but someone could have just been sad at the fact that someone actually just could have maybe wanted to just do that, cause them that kind of hurt in the first place. Okay, I think that's what someone could have been sad about. Like you're the realization like you're a raccoon, like someone was sad that they realized that someone was a raccoon. Okay, and then yeah, someone then walked away, and then they may have seen, this is someone here that kind of yeah, they're in that 10 of cups. They're in this love happy energy, but it's like they may also see like a spirit guide here, or this isn't a spirit guide, this could be a person that showed up for someone in the physical to try and help like warm them up, or like you know, melt the ice where they were like frozen. But it's like as soon as they melt the ice for them, this person goes and gets frozen again. Or this is, there could also be something here about like there's two people here as well. Okay, what's this got to do with what we're seeing here, please, Spirit? Oh, yeah. These I'm getting like two wise people here. Oh my gosh, someone was about to throw their coin into this trap here. This kind of is giving me like someone throwing something into like this hole, but I feel like they're holding on to it. But maybe it's like they may have reserved, like I feel like this is someone that maybe didn't make a hasty choice, so then they were able to see some sort of trap. They maybe even have sought some sort of like if someone was hiding like some sort of like spiritual like darkness, okay, it's like they can't, it can't be hidden forever, you know, like, but someone may have saw like an exhibit of it and then kind of felt like, okay, if I invest in that, I'm basically throwing my investment kind of down the drain, or it would just be a trap. I feel I would like someone was going to do this thinking like, yeah, if I put it there, like I'd be putting it in the slot, like I'm investing it in something, and like, you know, I'll get something out of it, like something would come out of it. I'm getting like a vending machine. Like you put your money in and you think something's going to come out for you, but then it's like having realized that you just put something in and then it would just close up, and then, you know, basically someone just would just be taking from you like something. If you retain something valuable, okay, you know, put it in, it would just be like, okay, it's just basically getting taken from you. So there's something here where that didn't happen though, but that's what someone could have seen or been aware of by like reserving their investment into something, by reserving their investment of time or energy or putting effort into something. It's like they could have seen something. I feel like someone may be choosing to invest in someone else instead here, okay? I feel like if this is like a female and a male, it doesn't have to be, but this could be a female that sent something and chose to invest in a male instead, okay? If it isn't a female or a male situation, okay, there could have been a male that kind of was trying to run. It's almost looks like someone being chased or someone trying to like run away, but someone being on their tail. But it's like, I don't know, I feel like this energy is like this, something about they're looking towards the, something about like there's something significant to do with like the male energies, but I feel like this could be, maybe they're attached to a female. Okay, take what resonates, guys. Okay, if it's not a female male situation, then just take it as like it could be two females, two males, or whatever, right? But if it is a female male situation, or this is a female, these two here, there could be other people in all these different, but I'm just specifically talking about where we are here. This male may have, hold on, where are we? Yeah, this male may have actually, it looks like they may have seen something. They, yeah, there's a male that's seen something first. Okay, they seen something first here, maybe before this female, and then the male was kind of like, they had some sort of like instinct, some sort of instinct, okay, and it could have been like a natural instinct. I feel like it was a natural, it was coming from an innocent place. Yeah, the four, yeah. Someone could have seen, someone naturally saw that something would not be stable. It wouldn't be stable and loving, because with the cups in the reverse and the stability, but they also saw that, you know, there could be some sort of trap. Someone could come, someone may want to come after them, and then they may get put in a trap. Okay, so I feel like there's something specific about like males, because there's more than one male. There's like about one, two, there could even be three, there could be four, or it could just be, you know, one or two or whatever. But there's something here about like there could have been, maybe there's someone in particular here if there's more than one, or maybe, you know, but look, see, four, there could be four different males. But you know, let's take the one for now. I feel like, so, you know, there was a male that could have had some sort of like instinct here prior to, if it's this other person here, this could be a female, or it could just be someone else in the situation. And it's almost like, ooh, you know, kind of seeing where there could be a bit of like some sort of trap, or some sort of like yeah, there's something here. There's something here. Okay, so if the male's seen this first, when did the female see it? Or the other person, when did they see it? Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. If the male's seen it first, okay, this is that same person, but they're showing up in like disguise in different energies. But like I said, they can't hide. If it's a fake energy, they can't hide it forever. Like there's going to be times where you see, you know, the other energy. But what I'm trying to say is, if there was a male that's in it first, he may have already kind of kept some sort of like safe space just out of like caution, you know. But maybe because there was a female here, that could have been, it's like the female could have been still like present, or still it's almost like this person, they went towards the female, and they went towards the female here, and it's because there's something, well, it looks like they're going to the female, but there's something that the female has a valuable value. Okay, maybe whether they saw, I don't know what this is here, but there's something that they're pointing to. They're pointing to the pentacle that this person is holding. So whether the pentacle, maybe they're going to the female because the female, like maybe, okay, if it's the masculine that this person wants, then this pentacle could symbolize the value that this person has, which is this masculine. Okay, and maybe that's what this person's looking at. Okay, maybe that's why they go towards this female. Or if it's not the masculine here, this could be maybe something to do with like money, or something that, you know, maybe they see this person as a valuable, there's something of value, they see this person of having something that they want, or they see them as having some sort of value to them. Okay, but it's like they could have came towards this female or this other person with like, you know, this type of energy to make them feel like, you know, I'm happy and warm and positive. It's gonna be a great time, you know. They could have even been like a, yeah, it's like there could have even been like an initial like something that seemed like it was going to be quite positive, and you know, even just like positive for like everyone involved here. It literally looked like something was going to be positive for everyone involved, or that's how it made it seem here to this female. But even still, okay, the female may have kind of, it's like this female wasn't quick to fully invest in it, even though it did seem like, okay, this could be, you know, quite positive and happy for everyone. It looks like they were more invested in this male than this person. And if this male had already kind of, you know, felt like, okay, let me just kind of, you know, keep a bit of a safe space here, they may have still kind of, you know, been very like, I feel like this male's coming up as someone that could be quite like a supportive person here, or someone that could, you know, yeah, it's like they could, yeah, there's like a, yeah, I feel like that there's something here to do with like a bed. But anyways, so yeah, so then, okay, so I'm asking, when did this second person see it, or this female see it? So, okay, so this is when they're being presented with, you know, what they thought could be something beautiful, which makes sense, because if you look at this, if this just looked like this is going to be like great. So I think that's why this person did that, because who wouldn't think that? But then look, then the female matches the masculine's energy. Look at that. Oh my gosh, alignment. um because now they see this person, look, oh my gosh, now they see this person as that same energy that was preying on someone. They see the spiritual and the force that's trying to prey on some. Again, like if someone's encountered something, even if you don't know this, think back to your childhood. If there was a time when you felt like there was someone, or there was an energy, you felt like this is evil, you know. But maybe you didn't feel like, okay, I don't know, I can't really protect myself from this. It's like, yeah. But anyways, I'm not gonna go back there. Um, if you felt like you were able to at a young age, like I said, there was a spirit guide, in actual spirit, that I feel like came through for you. But if there's something that's you feel like has just continued, in terms of like, this is where you feel like there's some sort of journey that you're embarking on now. Like if you feel like you've just kind of yeah, if you're kind of just embarking on some sort of journey, then this could be like something about, again, like a more of a present energy, where you feel like there's some sort of polarity, and where there's some sort of assistance, and there's some sort of like, you know, prying on you energy. Okay, so like I said, look at the female now. The female now matched the masculine's energy, because once the female saw the same energy that the masculine initially saw, or they had the same, you know, it's like maybe they had to see something as well, because sometimes you just have to like, you just have to see for yourself, you know. And now it's like two warriors here, but it's like, what happens then? So what happens now? What does this entity do now? Wow. Okay. Wow. What, look, they're wearing this gold mask. This could be someone that it's like they're like, I can't get to this feminine, but they could be trying to, it's like they could be trying to now get close to this masculine. because it's like they may feel like they're not able to get to this female so much. But it's like, I feel like there's something about this door here that's open, and it's like there's someone just has to just navigate with a sword and a shield and a helmet, you know, because it's like if you go in, but this has something to do with your childhood. Look at this, like if there was like a, oh my gosh, oh. Sorry guys, this is so crazy. Like this is a lesson for like everyone that wants to have children, like spiritually protect them, kids. Because I don't like to see stuff like this at all. But I feel like this is past tense, but like, you know, everyone could take a future lesson from this, including me, which of course this is of utmost importance to me. But anyways, look at this. This is like a child that's like in a home, right? Or in a space and the door's left open. But it's like someone that was meant to protect them could have been like, again, it's like that entity could have tried to like, who was already around them or was already trying to like, you know, get close to them by trying to give them something that they would feel is valuable. But then it's like the parent could have just been like wary, or if this wasn't a parent, then someone that was meant to protect them, someone could have been wary, or this could have been a friend or something, where someone was just like wary, like, yeah, they've already got to them, they've already got to them, someone's already committed and invested into this dark energy or this person, and because they're wearing a mask and they're not showing who they really are, what can I do? And the mask they're wearing is gold plated, meaning it's a really good mask, meaning like I could see why it would see, like someone would think, okay, yeah, let me invest in it, right? Yeah, because the secrets. And someone's just like, yeah. Look at that. Someone tried to shoot a bow and arrow at someone and it hit this and backfired straight at them. Ouch. Ouch. Right? But they may take that as like, this person tried to shoot me, and it's like, no, you shot that arrow and it hit that and it backfired on yourself. This person didn't try to shoot you. What this person actually had, now that I look at it the second time, was binoculars. They could see far into the distance, but they weren't even, it's like their aim, they're not even focused here on this person. But it's like they're looking out into the horizon, they're looking at what's coming at their gate, anything that's coming secretly trying to get through this person's gate. They know if there's any predators trying to get through, so if anyone makes themselves a predator, this person, it will come up on their radar, point blank simple. But this person, they're not directly focused on anyone in particular, but if someone's trying to sneakily come through here where there's this gate, look at all of this barbed wire, it looks like an open gate, but there's like, look at that. There's like bloody, this is sick. This is like, signals, like invisible signals that go off. And it's like trespassers, 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 right? And then it's like someone can pick up on it. And they're like, oh, the hyenas. It's a hyena, yeah? Okay. And then it's like, they may just like literally, yeah, they may just prepare here. You see someone kind of like sharpening their tools here, okay, making sure that like their kingdom is protected here, okay, those that are in it, okay. Yep. Look at spirit, look at the spirit guides here, and look, number 7, spiritual number, spirit guides here trying to also protect this here. Look, someone's sharpening their swords, so they have that truth, they have that awareness. But look, this person doesn't even have to, it's like they don't even have to, it's like, yeah, they're sharpening, that's why they can see, because they have that awareness, because they're sharpening their sword, they're sharpening their awareness. And the more they get a better vision of it, it's like, yeah, like they just, it's like the post or some sort of, it's like they have like posts in place where it's like stumps, right? Like almost like maybe they have like it's like when this person maybe tries to aim at them, it's like there's something that seems to just kind of like, yeah, it just looks like they're aiming for it looks like they're aiming for this person's leg. So it looks like they're trying to aim for this person to basically be able to stop moving forward here, because if you hit someone's leg or you hit someone's, it's like then they can't keep going, they can't keep moving forward. But it looks like they actually hit this and then it backfires, right? But it's like, you know, hyenas are known for, oh my gosh, that came to me as well. Spirit was like, the reading. Hyenas, they're known for like taking things similar to the raccoon that's like not theirs. They love to kind of steal. Okay, if someone catches, like with the lions, right? We've got the lions here. There's a reading as well. The lions and the hyenas. I think it's like a couple of readings ago. If you want to check it out, check out the cancer playlist, and you'll see it on one of the titles. But yeah, it's kind of like here, like hyenas. If you ever watch those, like what's it called, Discovery Channel things, with the animals, like they're always coming after the lions for what they have, right? And the lions will go out and earn themselves a feast, and then the hyenas, instead of trying to, they would rather take someone else's than, steal someone else's than like get their own. So it's like this person can see if there's any like hyenas trying to like get past, because the lions have to protect their kingdom, otherwise the hyenas, and hyenas as well, they like they'll also try to kill them, or their babies and stuff. So it's kind of like, you know they would have to protect themselves from these hyenas. Okay, so, and that could symbolize um like as well, the baby thing that can symbolize, like sometimes the baby can symbolize, like yes, it can symbolize an actual baby, but a lot of times it can also mean like something new, or something like something that's like a new beginning, or something that needs to grow and flourish here, that also needs protecting. It's like, these is what it needs protecting from. Right? Yeah, because look at this. This is what they're out to do. This is in the reverse. Okay. Man down, man down. So where are we with this, please? Because this was us, like, this was something about childhood here initially. So in regards to that whole childhood thing, where are we now? Like I said, they tried to get close to the masculine after the female assumed the same position of them as the masculine, but then it's like, yeah, they could have tried to, it's like, yeah, they may have tried to give the masculine something, or try to show them something here. But it's like they may have felt like, oh yeah, okay, I have, like, I don't know, they may have felt like, yeah, like I have some sort of like, I have this value now, I have this commitment, I have this here on my side. But it kind of looks like this masculine actually could have tried to like kind of get away. But I feel like this person, I don't know, I just feel like something here is just maybe they're not really aware of like what's actually going on. Three of Cups. So the same person that this person was trying to like get close to them was also trying to like run away from him, but it wasn't obvious to this person. Okay, this could have been someone where it's like when they saw this person, they tried to quickly like, get away here. It's like trying not to be seen. But I just feel like someone could have been, I feel like this is a lot of ego here, because this kind of, yeah, it is. Someone just felt like they were just successful no matter what. So they just couldn't see all of this stuff. And I feel like it's because we're wearing this mask here. So it's like, you know, they couldn't see that someone actually like tried to get away from them here. I feel like this is a masculine. They felt like whenever the masculine was there, they were like, oh, you know, I'll cheer you on, yay, because you're successful. But it's like, this is the masculine's real energy. They were just like keeping it kind of poised. But, you know, because otherwise it's like, you know, if you're a hyena, you're basically going to try and come at me like I'm some prey. So I'm gonna sit upright. You know, I'm gonna sit upright. But if you know, but if you like, it's kind of like, you know, if it's working in your favor for someone and they feel like, you know, they're cheering you on, because someone knows, this masculine knows, if they said something to this person, they would make such a big fuss about it, they would make such a big cry about it, they would like make such a big commotion about it, and they would act like this person did the worst thing in the world to them if this masculine just simply told this person what they wanted to tell them. Like I want to get away, like I don't like, this isn't successful for me, whatever, like, you know, or whatever this is. Or maybe someone could have just wanted to maybe go towards someone else here. Okay. Yeah, look again, there's a male and a female. Someone could have just wanted to go towards someone else. And it's like this female could have just been like chilling here, kind of minding her business, but then it's like he wants to be here. But someone is in like such a place of like ego that it's like, yeah, they feel like they've got some sort of like yeah, like devil energy. This could be someone that like offers people like drinks a lot, or maybe it's someone that is, you know, yeah, something about like, there could be something significant to do with like alcohol that was like involved in a particular incident or something. But I feel like, or maybe this person uses that to like draw people in or something. But I feel like, yeah, look at this though. It's like, this person wanted this masculine to make devilish decisions. They wanted to get this masculine to make devilish choices, to make choices that would basically turn them into, wow, okay. Oy, oy. Yeah. But look, oh my gosh, they wanted this masculine to do their work for them. They wanted this masculine to target someone else. That's what they wanted them to do. They wanted them to target them right when they're open here, right in the gut. They wanted them to hit them where it hurt. Okay, this could have been yeah, someone that, yeah, but look, the masculine chose to run away because they were like, this is too much baggage. Like, I didn't ask for all of this. I did not. I did not ask for all of this. And again, remember I said it's that same person that was frozen. This could have been the same masculine that could have been trying to help by defrosting this person, but they kept choosing to stay frozen. So then they were like, yeah, now this is too much. Like, how many times can I melt the ice for you without having to like assume this position where I basically have to become, you know, this energy that I'm not trying to be. Like, what? Um, okay, so let's see. What's this about here? I feel like this person as well, though, that wanted this masculine to do something here. I feel like, yeah, that same card again. I feel like that just didn't happen. I feel like the most the masculine may have done was like, you know, it's like they're present, and you know they have a it was like something in their hand, right? But it's like they may not even be fully paying attention to this person even when they're present. But this person sees that as like everything, like, oh my gosh, they're around me. So this like it's a lot, you know, for this person. Whereas for the other person, they're just present, you know. Even if they are having a moment of like, okay, yeah, there's a good encounter. It's like if they see that this same person is trying to target someone here, they can also see that. But look, that person, the person that's being targeted, they saw it way beforehand. So this person, that's why they got their sword. Oi, this is so G'd up. I can't even deal with it. Oh my gosh. This needs to be like a movie, I swear. Look at this. Look at the way this person's holding this sword, yeah? It's like you think they're just there, just you know, cutting down like fruits and stuff, right? But it's like they saw this. Look at this. Hold on. What they saw this way ahead of time. They saw this person trying to get away with stuff, try to jab them and then run away and get away with it. They saw this, okay? This person here with the mask, right? So when this person actually starts to aim at them, this person, they're there, but then in the right time, they can just use their sword here to block the arrow coming at them, and then what happens? It backfires straight at them, and then this person gets hurt by their own arrow that they tried to hurt this person with, because this person sees things far, far ahead. Yeah. And then this person's like, what? It's like, hold on, wait a minute. This is crazy to me. This is insane. This is that same person acting clueless. Okay, because it's almost like I think for this person, it's like, yeah, I think this person is someone that they need like a whole herd around them here. So if people start to kind of like move forward and just kind of make choices that are like in union with each other, it's like this person could like, you know, try to get one of the people out of the two and then like complain to them, you know, or be like, what, like, you know. But it's like, I think, yeah, it's like, yeah, it kind of just looks like there's just like people that are just kind of just out, just kind of like chilling, doing what they need to do. But then I just feel like someone just needs to be, they just need to have a lot of like people, yeah, it's like they don't feel powerful even if they're just like by themselves. It's like they can't thrive off like their own, source. They need this person's source, right? They need this person's source. This could be as well, like they keep coming up with these pentacles. If it's someone that's just like maybe just interested in just like money, right? But that's why they need this person's source, because this person's got the source, because they've got the cups as well, but because yeah, it's like, anyways. um can we just bring this back to childhood, please? Because I feel like this kind of just like went in several different places. Okay, so the same from the childhood thing. Remember I said there was two polarities. Some people went one way, some people went another way. So some people may have felt like, okay, at some point there was like a spiritual, it could have been an ancestor, it could have been a spirit guide, but someone that came through for them. Or for someone it could have been like or there could have been a person that came through for somebody here. Okay, I feel like this could be like a woman. Doo -doo -doo. If this was someone that came through as well, whether this was like, if it was someone that came through, okay, remember I was saying like there's polarities, like if you were a child and that storyline resonated with you, then either at some point growing up someone came through for you to help protect you, whether that be a spirit guide or a person. And if you felt like that didn't happen and you were just still kind of on that path, and like you didn't feel like there was a way of like protection, then that could have something to do with something that's kind of led on here. But it's saying that there's these two different things, right? The spirit's giving me all of these like complex readings recently, and I'm like, they're like, you can handle it. I'm like, okay. Because I'm just like, okay, as long as they understand what I'm trying to say, because it's so intricate, and this was meant to be a short reading, but never mind. So the one way, like I said, if someone did come through for you, then maybe it could have been a parent here. Okay, maybe sometimes it could have been, maybe it was a mother figure, or maybe it was someone else. Okay, but I feel like it could have been a feminine energy. Okay, if it was a parent here, okay, this person could have came through like, ready to ready to lay down the law, okay? But like with the sword, I feel like there was this like verbally, like someone could show it up and they had some swift thing to say. But others, you guys, it could have been an ancestor that showed up and was like, listen, this can't run. Do you get it? But yeah, and could have guided someone towards the path of protecting themselves, or there could have been someone that just came and just like got people out of someone's way. Okay, whether this was a parent, whether this was like a spirit guide or an ancestor that just like cleared someone's path and just like caused like made some sort of brash decisions where it would have just felt like if you were in the way, you're just getting just a stampede, like get out of the way or trample, like that could have been someone's ancestor. Because again, I'm hearing something as well about like if someone's trying to like spiritually mess with someone and they don't know who their like spiritual ancestors and people are, like, no, like you're not just pissing off that person, like their whole, especially if this is like someone that is like trying to do like, how can I explain, like prey on someone spiritually, or in the terms of like doing like dark stuff, like evil stuff, or anything like that. Okay, like the ancestors will be the first ones to see that. Okay, the spirit guides, the divine, the whole divine team. But yeah, it's kind of like, if you're able to acknowledge your ancestors, if you have that, it's like yeah. Feel the wrath of the ancestors, right? Because I mean, yeah, they know what they're doing in spirit here, and they're gonna make decisions based upon straight law and order and justice. And you know, once that these yeah. But anyways, that's that could have happened for someone in the past. If someone had showed up for you here, you may have felt like that was kind of like the vibe. Okay, this could even be a situation where there was like, you know, yeah, someone saw that someone was trying to target someone and they came through and they just was like, they got this person out of the way, like they got them out the way. Okay. Now if this is something, where am I trying to go now? If this is something more in present tense and this didn't happen to you when you were younger, and you know, yeah, there could have been the whole, um, yeah, someone could have got like, there was someone particular that was like taken in or that chose that, like, maybe they didn't have the protection, and maybe if it happened when they were, I don't know. There's just, yeah. The other side of the thing is that there could be someone here. Got all this targeting going on. If there's someone here that's still trying to target someone, I feel like there's someone that's trying to target here, like a female, right? That the masculine sees this, but it may look like he doesn't. Or if there's more than one masculine here, there could be a particular masculine that sees it. Again, 1, 2, 3. But there's something here about the person that's targeting, they're acting like they can't see what they're doing, but the ancestors see it, or someone else that's seeing it is like, that is, listen, this is, I'm really getting like ancestors wrath. I feel like someone must have had, if there was some sort of, if someone tried to do some sort of like, again, some sort of dark magic in a situation, because usually like when the ancestors are pissed like that, like someone's trying to do like dark spells and stuff. But if it's not that, then this could have just been someone, if it was a childhood, someone just trying to like mess with the wrong spiritual kid, you know. And it's like, do you know who you're like yeah, that's not the right choice. And we're gonna, like, who don't hear must learn. Okay, who don't hear must feel. Sorry, I'm not talking about, okay, who don't hear must feel. That's, yeah, see, my ancestors giving me that message right now, right? Oh my gosh, come through, ancestors, come through. Oh, speaking of ancestors, they do actually want me to do an ancestor reading, so I'm gonna get onto that. Anyways, okay. Yeah, look at the ancestors coming through. They're like, get out the way, because we'll come with elephants, we'll come with, you know, any of these radiant animals, and you know, anyone knows better than to stand in the way of a herd of an elephant that's ready to start charging, you know? But if someone does that and they're trying to act like they don't see it coming, the ancestors are not stupid. They know. And they're not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop charging the elephant forward. Okay, if someone tries to lie there in the way and play, you know, uh, play silly when they saw them up a second ago running to get into that spot. Remember, the ancestors, the spirit, they see everything. So even if someone, it's like when they see people now, they get in that, they see everything. They know who ran there, put themselves in that position, laid there, pretended, and it was like, okay. They knew who saw this coming and was like, oh, the train's coming, let me sit on the train tracks and then I'll stop the train. They're like, no, 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 no. Once the button's on, there's no off button. So you get out the way, or you face the consequences of your own choices. That's it. That is it. You don't stop this train. You do not have control over this train. You do not stop this train. Point blank, period. Yeah, look, with this person here, it's like They're like, but I'm blindfolded, but I can't see. But look at all these eyeballs they have. They're looking at everything everywhere. They're watching everything everywhere. But they're like, but look, I'm blindfolded. No, you're not. You're watching everything everywhere. Ancestors are stupid. Okay, so again, this could resonate for you in present tense, but obviously, if you guys, there could have been something that happened in childhood here, and like, if it wasn't an ancestor that came through for you, it could have been a parent, it could have been a wise person here, um, it could have been someone that was an elder, and it's like they knew better. They knew that these kids, they seen, they had life lessons, they had experience, they knew, so they weren't having it. They weren't having it. They came and they planted new seeds on their way, on and those seeds that they planted grew, and then they also came to deal with what they came to deal with as well. Yeah, oh my gosh. Look, the snake that this person tried to run with, they get devoured by their own snake. Wow. That is wild. That's why, like, when people think, like, this whole, like, devil energy and stuff is cool, like, people don't realize, they think, oh, this makes me powerful. No, like, they come for you. Like, if you can't bring souls to them, like, they come for yours. Like, so you're in a constant trap, a constant rat race to keep up that bad antics, um, to keep up those bad antics, or then you get put in the trap that you try to set for others. So again, like this snake, remember I was saying here, where someone was willingly going with that snake here and choosing to be frozen. It's like in the end they get devoured by their own snake, their own entity that they thought was going to make them powerful, and it's just, yeah, it's just them. The only thing that could save them is them saving themselves here, because the divine is there. They can still go towards the divine, but again, free will. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, because look at this person. I don't know. It's so crazy. I was hearing about crocodiles yesterday as well. Like, spirit is just prepping me for these readings. Crocodile. What was it saying? There's something about, like, yes, yeah, like someone just kind of shows up like a crocodile or something like that. But here, if you can see, it's like, I feel like this is in the reverse here, right? So Ten of Swords, that's like, a betrayal. Do you know what I'm also seeing here as well, though? Look at that. I feel like this could have been someone that got betrayed, someone that was hurt as well here, because when I was hearing about the crocodile thing yesterday, it was coming up in more of like a sense of like, it came up in a positive, it was a positive thing that came to mind, and it's kind of how I'm getting it here. And then I see some of all these swords in their back, but I was trying to figure out, like, why are these people in that, like, going towards their mouth? And do you know what it looks like? It looks like, yeah, have you ever seen those animals, yeah, like the mother of the animals, and sometimes to transport the others, they'll get in their mouth, so they're kind of hidden, and then they'll like swim somewhere, and then they'll let them out somewhere else. Because look how the snake's looking at them. But this person's like, I'm a crocodile, like I can deal with this snake. I can deal with this snake. The snake's already tried to, me and the snake have already, the snake's already tried to put in these knives here, and I still got this crocodile skin. So let me look how the snake here, the snake is looking, and I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Because it's like, these other animals here, they're taking this mode of transportation to get transported to where, there isn't like this. this snake that's just watching them, but at the same time, this snake is watching them, and because they can't get to these people, it's going to end up devouring the person that, you know, was going with it, that was going with this entity, because they were happy to go with it because they were promised power by this entity, or they felt like this entity was going to give them some sort of power in terms of like over other people. That's not actual power. That's the fake. That's what people think is power, and that's not power. You know, real power comes from within, not from like, you know, controlling other people. But anyways, so because this entity, like I said, these entities, these demons, whatever you want to call them, they have to get fed. Like they must get fed. So if you want to roll with them, you have to feed them. And if you can't feed them, who are they gonna feast off? You. So that's what happens. And then look, there's no one here. There's no one around here because everyone is trying to. Do you know what I'm saying? No one else is trying to get devoured by this. Yeah, it's like, yeah, even this lizard here is looking like, are you gonna come this way, ribbit? And they're like, I think I'd rather go towards the sun where it's a bit more happy, and you know, I feel like I could go towards my success over here. And it's like someone, it's like maybe they don't want to say, you know, maybe they feel like if they're gonna, you know, look bad or feel bad, or I don't know, but it's like they look at this and they know that, you know, this is not a detour they're trying to go. It's like this lizard here is kind of just looking like the snake here that's just kind of transformed. Can I get something about this transportation here? Oh yeah, this is where this person transports these people to. Here, it's like, okay, come out here. And look how the snake is covered now, but the snake is kind of transformed down. It's like downgraded to a lizard now. It's less powerful now that it has less people fueling it. The more that you feed the demon, the more people is the stronger it gets. The less people, it downgrades into just like this lizard now. And now the lizard's just there like ribbit, and you can just kind of like, you know, it's like if you see a frog, you're not going to be fazed by a frog. If you see a snake, you're going to be like, whoa, let me not get bitten. During survival mode like that, you know. If you see a lizard, you're probably going to look at the lizard for a minute and then just kind of think, yeah, let me just keep moving, you know. So it's a bit different. The threat level is different. So that's where you're able to then go towards like the synergy, happiness, you know, success. And there's like the seeds that are being planted that will be growing and harvesting here. I feel like the ancestors are trying to come out here. The ancestors are like, listen, we're dispersing seeds. We're dispersing seeds. We need new things to grow here, new things to grow, new things to grow. And I feel like that for them to be planting seeds like that, that means something's ending, because for new beginnings, it's like they want loads of, they're trying to bring forth loads of new beginnings here. So that must mean, yes, they've been seeing someone walking the path, so they've been preparing in the background. They already knew someone was walking the path here to come towards this. So it's like, okay, we're gonna start planting the seeds here. So that's lovely. That's lovely. That's lovely. But yeah, and the way this ties back up to the childhood thing is that if this is something that's happening to you now, you're going to feel like once you've been successful from this, something from this would have actually healed. Like your inner child is going to be happy, like happy, because this has something to do with something that you needed defeated from childhood. And you would have done this here for yourself, you know? If this has already happened for you in the sense of like in there was someone that came through for you here in childhood, then you may feel like you're able to kind of be more guided towards your happiness here. And it's a bit more of like an easier choice for you. You're not really caught up in feeling the need to kind of compete here. You're just more so like you just want to be around like happiness, positivity, success. um and that vibration alone might actually just be kind of for the most part, um yeah, just aligning you with those energies, really. um yeah, I just feel like if there is someone that's working against you, they could be trying to come up with bright ideas here to implement here to kind of keep you, to hold you back here, okay? Because they may see that someone's like rising, or someone here. This is like star energy. This gives me like the star. Um, they don't want someone to rise, or they don't want someone to be a star. So someone could be trying to come up with loads of bright ideas here, but it's like, if you really kind of found some sense of like happiness, or you felt like you had something, you had some sort of spirit guide that came through for you like earlier in your journey, then you may already feel like you're happy, and you're in an energy where you're already feeling like happy and you know successful in something. And you may just be like aware of things that try to reach out towards you here, because you may know that the bright ideas that they're trying to do to kind of stop you from like rising is not in alignment with your happiness and your success and your positivity. So look, when this person reached out, you kind of run that way, where you're not even really running, but you just kind of go more into your vibration this way, and then you start dancing again. But if you're just coming into this now, like your spirit guides can see where you're at, okay? Even if you feel like you're not there just yet, they see where you're at. They see exactly what position on the journey you are in, and they are already planting seeds for you in the background. Something about what's the reading? I think it was Capricorn reading. It says something about something in the back, something mending in the background. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna have an interesting time trying to name this reading. So yeah, I'm actually gonna leave that there. Thank you guys so much for being here, for being present. Your energy is much appreciated. Sending you lots of love. Take care, my loves, and stay spiritually charged. Bye bye.